This is your morning flow. We'll start standing at the top of our mats, feet shoulder width apart. Roll your shoulders back, bend your knees. Aim to relax into the stance as much as possible. You might find you sway side to side, forwards and back as you completely exhale and soften into the stance. This natural movement is absolutely fine. When you're ready to, start to bring a gentle twist into your hips. Allow the arms to just gently swing. Just nice and loose, nice and relaxed. Focusing on that slow, smooth inhale, that long, smooth exhale. The eyes can be closed, the jaw is soft. Those twists can grow bigger. You can start to look over the shoulder if that feels comfortable for you. And start to make them smaller and smaller and smaller until you bring yourself back to the center. Keeping those knees softly bent the whole time, we do a couple of circles one way and reverse it, a couple of circles the other way. Transfer the weight to the left foot, float the right foot up, circle the ankle one way, circle it the other way, point, flex, in, out, shake, release the foot, swap sides, circle one way, circle the other way, point, flex, in, out, shake, release the foot down. Release the arms, 2 shoulder rolls forwards, and 2 shoulder rolls back. Reach down for your fingertips as you drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Roll it over slowly to the right hand side. Right through the center, roll it back to the left. And last time, back through the center, roll to the right. Bringing the head back to the center. Hands come together at the heart center, elbows pull back, and you lift onto the balls of the feet every time the elbows pull back. Try not to think about it too much. You can speed this up, you can keep it small, and you can keep it slow. Choose what's good. Arms lift up, pulse open for 1, 2, 3, fold forwards, pulse back, 2, 3. Lift the arms up and over, 1, 2, 3. Fold them forwards and back, 1, 2, 3. Bringing the hands through the center. Peel the hands apart. Twist to the left, bring the hands through the center. Inhale, lift up, twist to the right, bring the hands through the center. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, circle the arms back as you swan dive down. Knees still softly bent, fingertips come to shins. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Hands can come onto blocks or piles of books. Inhale, lengthen again. And then exhale, press into the hands. Slowly step it back to all fours. Round your spine on the exhale, glide the hips back, elbows bend. Inhale, snake forwards. Exhale, round the spine, glide the hips back. Inhale, snake forward. It's our cat-cow flow. Send your left leg back, tuck the toes, and just do a few pulses, releasing into your calf muscle on that left side. Turn your right foot off the mat, allow your left heel to drop down, press into your right palm and inhale, reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. You can also reach the arm over towards the top of your mat, lift the rib cage up and feel a greater stretch down the side of the body. The hand can come onto the shoulder, the hand can come onto your belly. Choose wherever feels best for you to place that top hand, making sure there's no tension in your neck. You can look up or you can look down. Release that left hand down. Bring the left knee down, bring your right foot back in. Exhale, round the spine, glide the hips back. Inhale, bend the elbows, snake yourself forwards. Send the right leg back, tuck your toes under, little pulses. Again, it should feel like a nice stretch in your calf. Then when you're ready to, you'll drop that right heel down, so it'll come in, turn your left foot off the mat, press into your left palm and reach your right hand up towards the ceiling. And again, you choose where is right for you with your arm and your head. You should feel a nice side stretch. Keep lifting the rib cage up towards the ceiling. Keep pressing down for your left palm. The shoulder should remain nice and strong. And then we'll release the right hand down, left foot turn back in, right knee drop down. This time, as you cat curve, lift onto your fingertips. Feel a greater stretch as you slowly glide your hips back towards the heels. Palms come flat and we bring ourselves back to all fours. Left leg glides back again. This time you lift that left leg up. Look back and check the height. It needs to be level with or lower than your pelvis. Toes should be turned down towards the floor. Push down for your left palm, hug baby in and send your right hand out in front of you. If it's too strong, fingertips and back toes can be down on the ground. They don't need to fully lift up off the floor, but you could also just have the leg lifted up and both hands down. Release the hand, release the knee. Round your spine, cat curve, glide the hips back. Elbows bend. This time, just release your wrists, give them a good circle, a good shake, and then inhale, bring yourself back up to repeat it all on our right side. So the right leg will lift, we will look back, check the height, check the toes are turned down because we want that pelvis to be nice and level. Hug baby in and glide your left arm out only if it feels good. So fingertips and toes can be on the floor, but you could also just have the leg lifted up and both hands down. Keep hugging baby in close, keep your breath slow and steady. Release the hand, release the knee. Exhale, round the spine, lift onto your fingertips, glide the hips back. Inhale, snake forwards. This time, tucking your toes under, and only if it's good for you, exhale, lift to downward dog. Remembering that your triceps pull back towards the thighs, the shoulders spread out to the side, the space with the neck. You can start to walk your dog, lift one heel up, lower the other heel down. Calf muscles in particular can get very tight during pregnancy. Inhale, lift onto the balls of the feet, and exhale, carefully lower the knees down simultaneously. If it's comfortable, release the toes so that you can walk your hands back and open into your chest on an inhale. Otherwise, do little cats and cows. When you're ready to, this time from all fours, glide the right leg back, step the right foot onto the outside of your right hand. Inhale, lean forward into a lunge. Make sure the stance isn't too wide. Exhale, glide the hips back, hamstring and calf stretch. One more time, lunging, and one more hamstring calf stretch when you're ready. This time when you come forwards, tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee up, drop your back heel in, turn your right toes in, walk the hands to the center and bend your left knee and bend your right knee. Keep flowing side to side. And then turn your right toes back to face the front. Step your left foot out to the left so that think about you're on train tracks rather than tight ropes. Walk the hands up at the thighs. Inhale, pull back. Exhale, push out. Inhale, straighten, pull back. Exhale, bend and push out. And repeat it. Inhale, lift the hands up towards the ceiling. And exhale, bring the hands onto your hips. Lift your back heel up, and as you exhale, bend that left knee, straighten it. Exhale, bend, and then step that foot forwards. It might take a couple of steps. A couple of hip circles one way, a couple of hip circles the other way. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, swan dive slowly down. Inhale, lift onto the shins or onto a block, whatever feels good for you. And then exhale, step back to all fours. Round the spine, glide the hips back. Inhale, snake yourself forwards. You can rest here instead if you prefer. Otherwise, we swap sides. Left leg lifts up, it steps forwards. Foot onto the outside of the hand. Inhale is forwards, exhale is back. We do this one more time. You inhale back forwards. You lift your back knee up off the ground. Drop your right heel down, align it to the back of your mat, left toes turn in, and bend your right knee. Slowly straighten, bend your left. Keep going side to side, stretching into the inner thighs. Left toes turn to face the front, right foot steps out to the side, train tracks, not a tightrope. Inhale, pull the arms back, exhale, push out. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up. Exhale, circle the arms open. Bring the hands onto the hips. Pivot so that you're on the back ball of the foot. Bend your knee as you exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend, and then step that foot forwards. It might take a couple of steps. Walk through the feet, give your hips a good circle, choose whatever feels good for you. And then inhale, lift the arms all the way up towards the ceiling, and exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen the spine, fingertips on the floor, block or shins. Exhale, step back to all fours. Round your spine up, glide the hips back. Inhale, cow curve forwards, press into the palms. And with toes tucked, maybe last time, downward dog. If it's too much for you, then go from all fours. But start to pad the hands all the way back towards your feet. Maybe you need to walk your feet in a little bit as well, that's fine. Inhale, lengthen, use the shins if you need to. And then exhale, walk the hands up the thighs until you're in a seated position. Inhale, straighten into the legs. Lift the arms up, press and peel the palms apart. Inhale, lift the arms up, exhale, chair pose, and start to swing back and forth from your chair pose. Hips are pulling back, weight should be in the heels, baby's hugged in. Inhale, stand up tall, exhale, fold all the way forwards, walk the hands back out to all fours. With hips back, rest one fist on top of the other. Gently breathing, slow, smooth inhale. Slowing that breath down, long, slow exhale. Pressing into the hands, bring yourself back up, roll your shoulders back, and then bring yourself into a seated position. Bring your right leg out in front, tuck your left foot in towards your bum, and then just walk your hands back. You should feel a gentle stretch in your left quad muscle. If this feels too strong, then bring yourself out of it and skip this stretch onto the next one, or do a quad stretch standing up against the wall. Swapping sides, left leg comes out in front, right heel tucks in towards your bum, and you walk the hands back. And you bring the hands back in. Use the hands to support you in bringing your legs back. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees out to the side. Start to do some spinal mobilizations. If it's uncomfortable in this position, cross your legs instead. Reverse rotation, take it the other way. Bringing yourself back to the center. Cross your legs comfortably. Gently open twist, just like we did at the very beginning, more of a fluid open twist. Obviously, feel free to hold it if you would prefer to. Cross the legs the other way around, drop one ear towards the shoulder, chin to chest, ear to shoulder on the other side, easing into some half neck circles. Thumbs and fingers circle the wrist one way, circle the wrist the other way. That is your morning session complete.